I will be working through an algorithmic version of exercise 10-11, one of your harder homework problems. Algorithmic version just means that it's the same concept and the same scenario, just different numbers, so it'll be really good practice for your homework. So the first thing you'll want to do, if you haven't already done so, is print off the problem. The problem can be located on the class website under Chapter 10 and looks very similar to this. Once you've read through the problem and attempted it, we can start to work through the solutions. If you've already worked through it, I'll go ahead and start going through the solutions starting with Part A. Part A asks, how much does the company receive when it issues the bond on January 1st of 2009? To solve Part A, you're going to want to use the following formula, which is par value times the selling price, which is expressed as a percentage. Multiply that by the par value, that will equal the cash that was received on the issue date. The par value is given in the problem to be $250,000. The selling price is expressed as 94.75%. That's given in the original problem, although it is referenced as 94 3/4. So to get 94.75%, you just take 3 and divide it by 4. Multiply that by the par value and you get cash received equal to $236,875. So that is Part A of exercise 10-11, the algorithmic version. I will now continue on to Part B of the problem. Part B asks, what is the amount of the discount on the bonds at January 1st of 2009? To solve Part B, you'll use the following formula. The cash received, which you solved in Part A, minus the par value of the bond, which is given, will equal any discount or premium on the bond. So again, the cash received comes directly from Part A. $236,875 is the cash received. Par value was given in the problem. Subtract that, you will receive the figure $13,125. Since the cash received is less than the par value, this bond was issued at a discount. Had the cash received been greater than par value, it would have resulted in a premium. But again, since cash received was less than par value, this bond resulted in being issued at a discount of $13,125. That's Part B of the exercise 10-11 algorithmic version. Now we will move on to Part C of the problem. Part C wants to know how much amortization of the discount is recorded on the bonds for the entire period from January 1st, 2009 through December 31st, 2014. And starting this part of the problem, I first wanted to know how many years are we dealing with. So we started at January 1st of 2009, so you count the entire year. You count all of 2010, all of 2011, 12, 13, and 14, since you go through December 31st of 2014. So in total, we're looking at the amortization amount for 6 years total. 6 years. To figure out the total amortization for those years, you will take the 6 years and multiply it by the annual amortized discount amount. So the 6 years times the annual amortized discount. That's what we're going to need to figure out. So to figure out the annual amount, you're going to take the total discount, which we solved in Part B, to be $13,125. Part B, there it is, the total discount, $13,125. You'll take that total discount and you'll divide it by the life of the bonds, 15 years. That gives us an annual amortized amount of $875. We can then bring that number forward, 875, and multiply it by the 6 years. 6 times 875 gives you a total amortization amount for the 6 years of $5,250.